Bow, bow, I didn't sign up for this. Come on, switch the channel. Just kidding. What's up, everybody? I am the hostess with the mostest, the High Priestess Phoenix. I am your spiritual psychoanalyst, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic. I'm being guided over here. Medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru, evangelist. To what beast? I am your North American Sybil, your messenger of God, first child of God, the LILITH, reincarnated. In order to keep up with me, you had to seen all the madness in my freaking community page. I did not post a short. Why? I don't know. I'm a little off schedule. I'm not going to apologize for taking on new commitments and falling short on my other ones. I don't feel like I'm falling short anyways. I don't have to answer to nobody but God. In the essence, apologies for not posting a short. You're very passive-aggressive. Indeed, I am. It's a cool balance of submission and domination. Do you like it? Don't tip the scales. You're not gonna like it. You would have had to catch last night's video. I went into a raging fury about the etiquettes of jobs and ethics and values, and I will not stand for such nonsense. Right? Okay, whatever. In essence, what happened was a tower. It was the same fucking tower. It's like, dude, how many times are you going to let this happen before you do something about this? Oh, please don't make me. And I said I'm going to have to do something about it. And she's like, don't do nothing. And I was like, no, I got to do something. When the dust settled and we looked for the living bodies, it was Morgan standing there. And I called Morgan and I was like, hey, bro, I want to tell you I appreciate the conversation. I was like, you made me very seen in the sense of you see a pattern of self-sabotage and you were trying to protect me from that. And I appreciate that. I was not going to lose the job. I would have just gave up like I do. I just walk away because it's not worth the fight. I don't want to have to start the fight. I'll just, slowly accept that I'm the problem and just remove myself. But as seen in the last job, and again in this email that was sent back to me, I'm not the problem. I just would rather just take it as, blame it on me and I'll walk away. It's not you, it's me. When really it is you. But it's like, I can't bend. And I'm not going to break. So I'm just going to tear this whole thing down. And it's really the truth. And I had to come to that acceptance last night in my video. It's like, it's not just about work. It's about a moral coding that God put in me when He made me. He made me like this, bro. Just honest. Truthful. Forthright. Fucking determined. Passionate. Fucking all kinds of great things. But those great things conflict with people that don't live by those great values. And realistically, it felt... You get to this point where you experience it so much that you give up hope. It's like there's not a place in America that's run properly where I'm just going to be able to get a good job and just be able to just work well. Because they all suck. If it's not the fucking way the business is run, it's the fucking people they hired that you have to work with. It's never the customers we're serving. It's never the service. We signed up to do this job. We're grateful to do this job. What makes a job difficult? The fucking employees. And that's where you get to this point. And it's like, dude, I love people until you hate people. And it's not the people you serve. It's the people that are fucking working with you, your colleagues and shit like that. So in essence, it's like... It's better just to walk away is how I feel. It's not worth the fight. I'm not here to change this whole structure, dude. I just want to, I thought I was looking for an easy paycheck, bro. I didn't feel like I had to stand up, and use all of my knowledge and my business and knowledge and wisdom to teach all these businesses and, what they don't know. But going back to, the hotel, the Crown Plaza, I did a great service for every person that lived there. That worked there. I fought for myself, but in fighting for myself, every single employee of that entire fucking building got a huge raise. With a couple dollars. I sat down with my manager. He's trying to show himself off. He is the new front desk fucking whatever, assistant director. And I tell him in plain English and I draw it down on fucking paper. Look at this. This isn't valued market. We can't keep this people can't keep this job and maintain. So he takes it to the right people. And within a few weeks, we all got authorized. We got raises. You know what I mean? When it falls on the right ears and the right people take the right actions, then it can be, you know what I mean? you feel empowered, but at the same time, you made a change. And that's what it is like I made huge changes, implemented huge changes. And that's, Bobby can see that. I started just working in the phones in the back. I was just that. Until I became front desk and I'm working next to him, getting on him, telling him how to do the job. And then they're offering me a job downstairs, and all the sales girls love me, and all the people that are working in the building are, know me and shit. Whether they like me or not, I'm running this bitch. And then I take the overnight management position. Within how long? I don't know, what, 3 months? I was employee of the month by January. And I felt like they slighted me the 2 months before that I should have got it before that. I was stacking up these memberships, which made me have unbelievable amounts of free hotel stays. I was doing like the most, bro. I'm like one of the best employees, dude. I'm like a trained monkey, bro. Like they wish they could find something like that, just like me. And when they find me, they're like, yes. And that's anywhere I go, bro. Like restaurants, same shit, bro. They want to put me in MIT. What is that? Manager and training. They want to make me a shift supervisor. They want to put me in front of, a lead trainer. You know what I mean? All this bullshit. They want to breed more of me. And speaking of that, I got into a huge fight with God this morning. I was cursing him out in the bathroom. What was it? I was taking a shower, and I heard this thing said. It's like, how did you get through life with periods if they were that bad? I didn't have them. I was on birth control. I put the Nexplanon on in my arm, and that lasts for 3 to 5 years. When I started getting it, it only lasts for 3 years. By the second one I got, this motherfucker lasted for 5. So there was 6 years, and I was on another one. I was on a third one by this time. And so why did I have them? Just to eliminate periods, is what I was going to say. So the question I heard in the shower was like, how did you make it through work without, with periods that bad? I didn't have periods. And God told me to take them out so I could start having periods. And then I thought about it, and I was like, wait a minute. I didn't let out any eggs. I said, yep, that's why we need to store your eggs. I said, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Do you know what that means for a woman, bro? We go into menopause when we stop having eggs. That's when it stops. When you've used up all your eggs. When you come in, you have so many eggs. One for every month, starting at that year for the rest of your fucking life. How many years did I hold in eggs? Are you fucking kidding me? How many fucking years can I keep having babies? If we take all those eggs that I didn't have and they're still inside of me, and that means I still have to have those every month. Oh my God, Becky. I was screaming at him. In the essence, it's like menopause is my way out. And I want to show you, I can't on my phone. Right before I started this video, I got a text message from my daughter. She says that she just really started her period today. She's like, Mom, I'm crying. Can you come pick me up? I was like, can I wait till after my video? She's like, just wait till after lunch. Okay, cool. In the essence, it's like, when will you stop having this? When I stop having eggs or get them pulled out, which is a hysterectomy, and most women have done that in my history, my maternal history. Most of them had it done in their 40s. All of our women in our family, from what I understand, have the most horrendous fucking periods ever described in human existence. I blame mine on sexual abuse, but my daughter's at school crying. They prescribe her fucking liquid, the same shit they gave me was, liquid ibuprofen. It's pretty serious, bro. And so, birth control helps women not to have periods. That's the whole point. If you don't have an egg, it doesn't get fertilized. Really? Pretty much. That's what happened to me. So now God told me this morning, he's like, you got all these eggs in you. I will fucking kill you. I will fucking kill you. I will fucking kill you. And you have to go back to, I don't know, 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. It was like God was talking about freezing my eggs for future generations. I didn't know what he meant by that until I realized I'm sitting on a whole fucking a full hen house over here. Gosh damn it. Which means these periods ain't stopping. According to science, can somebody call your local gynecologist and verify this with me? That if I still have all these eggs coming out, I don't get to stop a period? I'm pretty sure that's what happens, bro. Seriously? Yeah, I don't know. I skipped sex ed and just started having sex. Again, was unprepared. Untrained for the job. Serious? I don't want to get into all this. But yeah, towers by the hours. So we faced the tower, which was what? This is rocky, bro. If you don't say something, this thing's going to fall on you, bro. And I'm like, dude, this is a shitty-ass corporation. In essence, guys, let's dumb this down to what people would say on the outside. If this was to get to the highest corporation, and these are confident colleagues that speak openly and freely, you mean to tell me that you hired an absolute fucking stranger, not just a stranger, a homeless person, and brought them in with absolutely no training and gave them full access to our computer system and our entire building? We spend too much money to train these people properly to be a service to our clientele, and you're telling me this is what we get out of it? Our brand new project of excellence, our $8.2 million project, and you brought some homeless woman off the street to fucking, and gave her the keys and left her alone overnight? This is absolutely unacceptable. Somebody's losing their job. I told you this could happen yesterday in that video. It was like the text messages alone. And I had to send the text messages to show that this is a problem. You have a problem. And I don't want to be caught up in this problem. I'm hoping that you didn't mean for this to be a problem. And if you see the email, they never intended that. And she's going to do everything to make sure that I am set. And that's what they always say in these fucking training videos is, we want to set you up for success. We want you to be part of the team. Nobody met me. In essence, I'm a fucking stranger. I met one person that did a face-to-face interview. When I did my orientation, my camera didn't work, so they didn't see me. When I came in my first night, I met the lady that was leaving and the front-end supervisor for 15 minutes, and just happened to be standing outside of the director's door when she came out with her dog at 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. Corporations don't hire people to do shit like that. And that's what I was thinking. But you look at Salvation Army over here, and they've got what I call placemats out there, where these kids literally, and I told you, I can't fully, because that's fucked up, I could take pictures. They're all just sit there for 8 hours a day on their phone, just manning the door. That's all they do. Waiting for donations, I suppose. But in the essence, it's like, I have this. This is all I have to work on, is my understandings. Why did I watch all these videos and they say it's this way, but then I come and it's like this? And then my brain, my childlike brain is like, well, this is how they run the business at home. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'm making too much of this. This is literally just the easiest job. I'm just supposed to chill. It's not serious. No dementia fucking patients are going to come running through the hallway. You know, there's not going to be a fire. Everybody's safe. There's nurses. I don't know. I don't know. And that's because nobody showed me. And that's where it is. It's like, fake it till you make it, or make it work, you know, make sure you know what you're doing. Would you feel good about that, bro? If you put your fucking mom or dad in a fucking assisted living, and these are the type of people, this is how it's run? They're so lucky they hired a priestess. But what about the other people that are working there? Are they being managed at all? And that girl said she wasn't. It was her 4th day. Shit. What about the other 2 women that fucking were in my orientation that didn't see my face? Crazy, right? So, you know, Morgan's trying to save me. Don't fucking lose this job. This could be a good job. Like, bro, the job is lost. Like, it's not like I'm not trying to fuck this up. I don't even know what I'm doing. You know, and she was trying to save me from it. And I realized, you know, this morning I woke up real early, about 5:30, and I went outside. Took a picture of it, but I have the worst camera ever, as you can see. It's not the worst. It's just old. This phone is like at least 4 years old, I think. 3 years old. 4, 5, who knows? Anyways, with that being said, I look up, and the stars are so bright. I can see Venus over to the east. And I look up, it's almost the crescent moon, not fully, and right next to it is the brightest, it's like a planet star, when they're that bright, and I'm thinking it's Jupiter. I'm not sure, I have to verify that. And it was just like, you know, I stood under the stars in the sky, and it's like, I came back up, and I had to send that email. I sat here in the dark before I woke up my kids, and I'm like, I gotta do something. And it's that, it's like, you know, if you do this, dude, there's no coming back, and you don't know what's gonna happen, but you hope that if I do this, this will be better for me. You don't want to destroy things. You just want to make them better. But you can't hold shit together that's already broken. This is broken, bro. This is a broken system. And that's what you do, is you go and you address your complaints with the proper, in the proper way. And if they refuse to acknowledge that there's a problem, regardless if this is a personal relationship, this is your mother, this is at work, this is anywhere, you have the right to stay there under these unhealthy circumstances where they refuse to, be better, or you have the right to walk away and in search of a better, a better atmosphere, a better relationship, a better something. And that's what I screamed about. It's like, dude, I will. And nobody should have to work under these circumstances, and they don't intend for this to be, but I will walk away. And that's where, Kobe came in. It's like, why do you always walk away? Because I don't want to fight. God makes me fight all the time, bro. I don't want to fight. I don't want to be heard. I don't want to be the loudest one in the room. I don't want to tell you how to do your job. But that's how he made me. And I do that shit all the time. I'll be on the other side of a welfare lady telling her, I could do your job for you. Would you like me to look at the screen? Like, I'm so rude. I'll do it to I'll say that straight to cashiers all the time because I've been a cashier. I'll say it to restaurant staff. I'm not just some lady. I've done your job, bro. I know what this job takes, and you're not doing your job to the best of your abilities. Or this company didn't hire, the proper fucking employees. And, I come from an age where Obama had to get us education so we could get jobs. We had to go back and get an education. They wouldn't just hire anyone. You had to have a fucking bachelor's degree, an associate's at least. For those that don't know, an associate's is usually typically some kind of degree, some kind of like certificate. It's usually a little bit less than a fucking bachelor's. And it's like, you had to. They realized that the work field, they wanted you, to have all this education plus experience. Now it's like, you don't need the experience, no experience necessary, and we'll train you on site. Okay, you're going to give me the experience and the training, but that's not what I experienced. And it's like, come on, God, you're fucking with me, bitch. You're fucking with me, bitch. And he is, but he's doing this for me to learn my lessons and to teach you unbelievable, ungodly lessons that you're not going to learn somewhere else. You want to see magic? This is magic, bro. Being able to see how God is working. It's like, man, the devil's out to get you all the time. Who the fuck is that? You mean God? He's over here pushing me to be a great person and, pushing me to greatness in all areas of my life. I don't see a devil. I don't see anything dark about this other than God's humor. He likes to laugh about it. He's like, oh, you were so scared. Yeah, the fuck I was. Why'd you make me do some shit I didn't want to do? Don't you feel good about yourself? Yeah, I'm very proud. Look, you taught everyone. You taught them and you used me. Like your stupid tool. That's how I feel about it. Me and him have a very complex relationship. We talk about daddy issues. But there's nothing, in this essence, it's like, he loves his daughter, and that's because I'm such a fucking pain in his ass. He's a pain in my ass, bro. So going back to it, they're going to give me proper training and not just leave me on the fucking site like that. No, don't just drop any employee on site like that. And that's cool, but it took a battle, internal battle, to have this external conversation. If you read the email, I did my best, and I know how to word things, and that's where it is. It's like, I just don't even want to speak on the shit. And when it went back to what happened at public storage, it's like by the time I spoke on it, it was too late, and I didn't feel like he could address all of these safety issues to make me feel comfortable. In essence, I let people hang themselves, bro. It's like, how long are you going to let this girl hang herself? How long are you going to let her break the rules before you say something? And that's a snowball effect. The first red flag you have to address, bro. Because then after that, you're putting all of these together. You're building a case, or at least I am. Some Cat Williams type shit. It's like the first one was a one-off, but now the second one, I'm like, I learned not to go past the first one. When I see you do something unethical or questionable, I question it at that moment so that you don't feel comfortable to do some stupid shit like this around me again. And if it does happen, then we're okay. And that's where I said we had Friday's incident, we had Saturday's incident, we had Sunday's incident, and this is Monday. And that tower came out, and I'm like, this is talking to you, bitch. You got a huge tower in your life. Are you going to just keep holding this together till this weekend and try to do this again and act like you know what you're doing? You gonna fake this? You gonna pretend? Shit. You got me. So that was yesterday's card. Today we're going to a different card. Which card? I don't know. Should have picked something we don't know. What is it? Poised. I feel it. You have to finesse it, dude. You can't. And that's it. It's like, that's the growth in Lilith. I'm not just going to fucking burst into fucking flames. I'm going to, you know what I mean, burn this whole motherfucker down quietly. And be like, what happened? It was the new girl. Who's the new girl? Never even seen her. Nobody has. She's a witch at night. They don't know nothing about me, bro. Seriously. Could have been smoking meth and fucking raiding the kitchen and going through people's fucking files and taking credit card numbers and who knows what else, bro. I could have fucking walked out of there a fucking billionaire. I don't know. I don't even know how many people live in that building, bro. I don't know which. As I started walking through the building, most of the doors are open. So I could tell you how many people don't live in the building. But in the essence, it's like, I don't know. I didn't actually, she showed me memory care and I didn't remember how to get back there. Through the whole building. I never went through it after the first time. I couldn't. There was 2 ladies on the other side of it. There was 2 ladies in a desk over there. I never got back to that part of the fucking building the whole night. I couldn't remember how to get there. Think about a fucking stupid joke. Deep knowing is what I went to 43. I have a deep knowing that I knew this was some bullshit when God signed me up for this bullshit. In the essence, okay, so we'll fix the problem and then it should be a perfect job, right? Just hang out at night and, you know, watch videos. Except for I get tired, bro. When? About 4 o'clock. I'm like, oh, I can't get my eyes open. What do you gotta do? Walk around, start drinking soda, my stomach starts getting turned real bad. I can't, I start getting real funny in the belly. I can't forcefully eat anything. I know I need to eat, but I can't eat anything. I try to eat it and it's like, oh. So I start getting weak, dude. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to adjust to this. It didn't happen so much at Walmart because they had a really cool schedule to it. Like, every 2 hours you took a break. So it was cool so that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe I was just under too much stress. Alright, poised. Being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, and confidence. Oracle message. You can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. You know what you need to do, or excuse me, you know what you need to. Your skills are sharp, and you have come to a place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. Dude, when she got that email from me, you saw her response. They're like, this is the type of chick, you know what I mean? They want to, we should make her front desk supervisor. That's what I mean, dude. It happens real quick. They realize that I'm different. And they want to put me in a place of, you know, I become an asset to the company. Just pointing out the liabilities. Relationship message. When you're confident and happy in your own skin, you are ready for a deeper, more intimate relationship. You have nothing to prove right now. You are completely yourself and can handle anything. Love, friendships, harmonious new connections are all present now or are coming in. You're like, aren't you excited? These are challenging areas of my life, you know. Love, friendship, harmonious new connections. That's challenging things. Why do you guys think everything's so easy in life? Why can't you just get along? Because people are hard to get along with. Why? Because I just don't sit there and be quiet. It's pretty simple. I have opinion. I have questions and opinions that need to be destroyed. Like that. I mean, fuck. This is hard for me. Is it hard for you to just, you know? I'm friendly. People want to be my friend. I don't want to be friends with you, dude. You're weird. You're up to. I don't want to fix you. That's what makes my relationships not so harmonious. It's not that. It's like every time God brings me someone, it's such a fucking challenge in my life right now. I'll be running from it. Like, stop fucking putting shit in my life, bro. I'm telling you, his blessings are so challenging. I don't understand. Like, you're a fool. Yeah, bro, I told you. A whole child of God out here trying to pretend to be an adult. I have all the wisdom and knowledge and shit. I just don't have the fucking patience, bro. I just don't want to. I just don't. I'm Lilith. As I said that, my stomach started growling. It's like the beast in the belly. It's like, I don't want shit from you, bro. I just want God to be happy, and he told me to be here. What do you want from me? That's how I feel about everything. Are you serious? Pretty much. You could call that the Persephone in me, bro. I'm just like, whatever you fucking say, bro. Just whatever. Don't expect me to smile while I'm doing it. I'm gonna talk shit the whole time. She is such a shit-talking, obedient bitch. Yeah, I get it done. I just talk a lot of shit. Why do you talk so much shit? Because I got a lot of fucking built-up fucking shit. It just helps me get through it. Doesn't mean I have an attitude. I'm just talking. Shut up. Don't listen. See? Told you. Harmonious relationships and shit. I'm difficult. That's why it's like, it's not you, it's me. I know everybody loves you. You're great. They love you. They love that you walk around looking like a fucking pirate and shit. They love your mother issues. They love everything about you. I just don't like it. It's not that I don't love you. I just don't like the way you live your life, bro. It's not. I don't want to sit there and tell you how much I don't like your life. I just would like to remove myself away from your life. Live your life. Go for it. Really? Yeah, bro. It's not worth the fight for me. I'm just so tired of it. I'm supposed to encourage you, not... I don't know. When do I get to clock out? Alright, prosperity message. You have every reason to feel confident. Everything you need to make your success concrete is now at your disposal. It should be. I mean, you can take action now. You can take action knowing you are ready to step into your power, into your light, and into your service to the world. That's what I'm doing, bro. I'm just stepping more into my skin and being more confident about it. It's like, you know what it means to hate who you are and how God made you and not embrace it? You're just like, fuck. Why do you make me old? Why do I have stretch marks? Why do I have a fucking mouth? Why can't I just get along with people? Why did you make me like this, God? You made me so different than the whole world. And then you want me to play nice with everyone, and they don't like me. And to be honest, I don't like them either. No, you're gonna love this. God damn it, God. Felt like this since, and that's just it. It's like, just love who you are. Fuck, I do. Nobody else seems to, but I do. I love me, okay? Fuck, now leave me alone. I'm trying to tell you, you could never be me, and I hope you don't have to. I hope you didn't put too much of me in you, because it's a lot to hold on to. All right, the direction you're moving in is your destiny. I mean, I'm not going anywhere else. Where would you be going if you're not in your destiny? You're going to hell. Where the fuck is that? I feel like we're already there. It's my destiny to be in hell on earth. I get it. I'm living my destiny. I was because I didn't listen to God. I have to spend an eternity listening to God. How long? 99 years. What the fuck did I sign up for? I mean, in essence, I saw in China, I posted this, said they have over, I think it was something like 200,000 fucking people that are over the age of 100. Really? I'll post it in my community page, the actual numbers. It's like, why did we sign up to live so long? Why? Why do we want to be old? Memory care, dementia, wipe my ass. All these problems. Oh, man. Lots of water. Take your vitamins. Come on, I don't want to get old. That's stupid. That's stupid. Who's going to wipe my ass? Fucking shit. Sorry. Destiny. Where else are we going? How are you not in your destiny? What is your destiny? It's my destiny to be successful. Well, I guess you're on your way to success. Are you off your path? Did you found a way out of here? I'm trying to show you the way out, dude. Stupid. I just think that's stupid. You're in your destiny. I don't know where else I'm supposed to be. Your soul is smiling with joy as you align with this truth. I know. The whole fucking crowd goes wild that I fucking stood up to authority. Every time. They don't know how to... You take the mic. Why I gotta be the fucking person that always gotta talk some shit? Damn it, Rosa Parks. I don't think it was her. I think it was me. I told her to do it, and then, she got her ass beat for some shit. She changed the world, but fuck. That's some bullshit. Sucks to be us, God. Why'd you make us like this? 'Cause you're my change. Shut up. Sorry. I love myself, but it's like, That's the thing, is like, you have to love the complexities that everybody fucking hates and despises. It's like, I get why you don't like this. I don't like it either, but, you know, I gotta love it, so deal with it. You don't like my stretch marks? I didn't like them since I got them. I've had to live with these motherfuckers since I was 16 years old. Nobody. Since I was 16 years old, I've had to hide my belly. Don't tell me. I'm tired of hiding my belly, bro. Talk about shame. Fuck you. You don't know. You don't like it? I don't like it. I've had to deal with not liking it my whole life. And now I have to just love it. So shut up. I don't care if you don't like me. Stupid. In the essence, it's like, just don't give a shit, bitch. I don't give a shit. I was making babies before, when you was a baby. When I was a baby. I don't have a perfect fucking Kim Kardashian. She don't have a perfect body. She has a perfect fucking plastic fucking surgeon. Look at her life. Everybody just wants to fuck her. Well, I'm getting fucked too. At least my pussy's clean. Shit. Fuck you. Sorry. I'm so full of myself today. They love me. I'm like, why'd you make me like this? God. Why can't you just leave me alone? I didn't ask to be born. At least I got from the inner child to the inner teen. Maybe I'll grow up someday. Protection message. You are not ready. See? Here comes God. You are not ready to move forward at this time. And that has to be okay. I mean, where the fuck am I supposed to go? I'm not ready. I have none of my life figured out. Why? Because God's not working fast enough. You're supposed to figure out your life. How's that working for you? Shut up, dude. I'm going to teach you how to do this. Don't tell me how to live my life. This is the whole problem with you people. Be poised in the face of demands and deadlines. Pretending you know what you're doing works sometimes, but if you adopt a fake it till you make it attitude, it will land you in some muck now. This is not the time to wing it and deliver some half-finished. It's okay to postpone things until you are really ready. It's better to disappoint others now than to wish you had later. On page 182. That's God saying he's proud of me. I could have read it in an oracle, but I didn't. I felt it in my heart. And that's the truth. I'm not ready. I told the lady, I'm not ready, dude. I don't know what I'm doing. Nobody wants to sit there and, make a big deal out of it, but it's true, bro. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and I'm not ready for... And that's, as much as I said it, that's what happened. She's like, we're going to get you the proper training before we put you alone again. Which means they have to come up with something. They've got to find a time to bring me in. They've got to find a person to sit with me and teach me this job. And that's not, it's not like I have special needs. It's that you didn't meet the needs of the company or the employees. But at the same time, it's like I knew what I was doing was right, even though everybody's saying you're being wrong. You're overreacting. It's not that serious. Just keep it cool. And that's exactly what Morgan told me to do. And that's what we do when we can, but when you can't, you can't. You can't fake shit like this, bro. You gotta know when you can and when you can't. And it's a lot of times they put you, they think that you're ready for something, and you gotta be honest. I'm not ready. I need more training. I need more understanding. I don't feel comfortable working the cash register right now. I'm not ready to, and that's where I told her. And the training at the last job, I was like, I'm avoiding the phones. I don't feel comfortable on the phones. I'm avoiding that. So today I'd like you to just push me on the phones and make me focus on the phones. I feel like it's a weakness. I'm not doing it because I'm afraid of it. And I know that the more I do it, the more comfortable I'll get. So let's focus on that. Meaning I'm telling you what I need. And that's, you got to be honest about what you need, bro, in order to be successful. And they tell you all this shit when they're hiring you. We want you to be successful. We want to make sure you have the right tools, the right training. We want to be a supportive team. We want to be, here's my phone number. We want to make sure that you have someone that you don't feel like you can't do this job, and that that you have people to turn to make sure. And that's it. My success is built on my training and and my experience. It's like if you have a shitty trainer, you're not going to know the job. And no amount of experience is going to make you better because you didn't learn the proper techniques and you didn't learn how to do this. You taught yourself and you run it your own way. And nobody's going to change your way because you were already okay to your way. And that's what I mean. It can be funky. And it's just a good, reminder. It's like, don't fake it. And again, this is going to postpone it. I might not be able to do a Friday shift right away. But that's okay, because I wasn't, if they would done the proper Friday shift last week, and they shouldn't have. I shouldn't have even started until this Friday. They should have had this all scheduled this week where I was getting this training. This weekend should have never happened. Not like this. And going back to it, I have no idea what they're going to say to Shay, this supervisor that's supposed to be providing, the front of the house training and running. She's supervising the front of the house all 3 shifts. I have no idea what they're going to do with this lady. And will they do an internal investigation to see how far it goes? Or they'll just, is she going to be the person that trains me? That's going to be awkward. How could she train me when she doesn't know what the job is herself? And that's where we're going to find out. This is big. And that's why I was like, don't make me do this. Because I only had 2 emails. I didn't have anybody. And it's like the only person I know other than you that just introduced myself was the woman that, emailed me, the 2 women that have been emailing me. So I had to email them. I said, good morning, Kate and Barbara. Who's Kate? She runs something. Some part of the corporation. She does the corporate hiring process for all locations. So I contact her. And then the district, what is she called? The director, the on-site director, also got my email. So this is pretty big. But what was I doing? Fighting for what's right. And then the card says you did the right thing. Cool. What comes next? He said relationships. Oh God, get out of my face. I'm gonna go get my daughter. We're gonna have a good meal. I do need, as far as deadlines, I need to turn in some paperwork. I'm not really rushing on it, but I do need to turn in some paperwork. What is it? I don't know. I just gotta go down and get my caseworker to print this paperwork, fill it out, and then fax it back, or scan it back to me. So I have to do just that. That's literally not very difficult at all. And we'll kind of go from there. I'm gonna enjoy a day with my daughter. If she's getting one, I'm getting one. And it's just that. It's like I learned that this is serious. That this requires some accommodation. If she's not feeling good, then I need to, because I know what it is. And we've been through this, where we're literally just sitting there crying. For how many days? Usually first 3. Really? Yeah, they're pretty bad, bro. Pretty bad. And maybe that's why God postponed this. He didn't want to give me a fucking period on top of my new job. That's new. You do this every time I get a job. Every fucking time I get a job, you sit me down there and fucking make me bleed and cry. I did this cry. I shed blood and tears for this one. Lessons learned. We're flushing the system. There's a message in the bottle. Message and send me a message. Something good. People think I'm crazy because of my emotional responses to what you think are not important issues. I'm not crazy. I'm fucking passionate. I'll go to war for some shit, bro. I'm the goddess of war. I just gotta make sure that what I'm fighting for makes sense. And I'll fight till the end. Or until there's nothing to fight for. But that's where it is something. And she didn't say do something. She said do nothing. And let it work itself out. But the card made me know I had to do something. Because it wasn't going to work itself out. And that's the lesson that I learned in my life. And this is the blessing to you as I teach you to recognize this shit in your life, bro. Because it's not just my life. These aren't just challenges he's putting on me. These are everyday people challenges, bro. Every person, every day gets challenged like this by their jobs. It's like, what am I standing, a whole walkout? Nah, bro, I'm saying stand up. And if you have to, walk out. But know that God's going to walk you to a better job. It'll bring you more joy. Maybe not more pay. Sometimes you got to take a pay cut to take a happy cut. And it's worth it, bro. It's like, how much are they paying you hourly to take away your happiness? That's what I mean. Don't, going back to Bobby, we can't all do what makes us happy. I don't, bro. This doesn't make me happy. I do what's right, and I refuse to do what doesn't make me happy. Everybody thinks I just do whatever I want and whatever makes me happy. I don't. First off, I don't know what I want. And really, what do I want? Just to be left alone all the time? So, in essence, I guess in that case, I do what I want. Mostly, no, because he pushes me around people all the time. But I don't get to do everything that makes me happy. Everything I do makes me happy, and I avoid I stay away from things that don't. So I just look like I'm doing everything that makes me happy. No, I have happiness in the things that I do, which is, as I tell fucking Royce all the time, I'm an ain't doing shit bitch. But when I'm out there, dude. I'm out there to do it and do it right. I don't care if nobody's looking, dude. I'm doing the best. You're gonna know I was there and I did a good job. And that's what integrity means. It's a sense of a moral compass that I want to, it's not pride, but it could be linked to some kind of altruism like that. It's like, this means, it's meaningful to me. Everything I do, I do with purpose. And that's exactly what caught me about this company, is we do things with purpose. You purposefully did this shit? No, just kidding. I mean, I could really use their words against them, but that's how I felt. And that's why I felt this was good for me. You sold me on this, but then you sold me a lemon. Can you brush that off and give me a real one? Thanks. That's really what it was. I'm not an idiot. I saw the opportunity, that this could be a good opportunity, and it aligned with what I needed, and it had some really great educational points that could help me. And in essence, I thought later I could help with, some of these clients. You know what I mean? I could get to know some of these memory care people, some of these people that are going to come in. I have a psychic ability to where I can understand what they can no longer say with their mouth. I read people all day that don't speak the truth, that can't speak, that can't express how they're feeling. So I feel like this is going to be, I could be, again, an asset to something like this, but I'm not giving up my dream and my career to run your dream and career. What I do aligns with what you guys do over here, and I think, you know what I mean, we can, it's an equal give and take of experience, knowledge, and service. You're teaching me, and I feel like, at some point, especially right now, I'm teaching you, and that's where we can grow together. But if you don't fit, you don't fit, and that's where it is like those things. Do you fit? Are you a good fit? And if you're not, it feels bad not to fit in, but you just gotta accept it. I'm not built for this. I'm not fucking Jessica. I'm not Shay. I don't know who the fuck these people are that you got hidden over there. I'm sure there's a fucking Ashley somewhere around the corner. You know what I mean? I met Barbara. She seems cool. Might call her Barbs or Barbie. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But in the essence, it's like, I can't. You brought a Lilith. I can bring some Lilith to you. Lilith is a tough pill to swallow, but she's a good hard worker. Very trustworthy. That's that. Every queen in the cup, every queen suit. It's like, that's that Queen of Wands, that Queen of Swords. You can rely on this one. She's got, well-intended criticism. She's got a sense of humor. She's fierce. She's vibrant. She might blow her temper, but she's going to forgive everyone and give them a hug. I'm all of that. And as the Empress, dude, I'm not going to lead someone. I'm not going to whistle. It's my job to say the truth. That's the High Priestess. I see this. I see the bigger picture. The Empress is, speaking on it to the Emperor. Make the change. This is what needs to be done. And the Emperor believes in the Empress, and you know what I mean? Because she gets it from the High Priestess, which is straight from God, and he implements that change. And it's a happy fucking kingdom. Nobody knows where it came from, which was what? God? But it was just between a good relationship of one that executes in the 3D and one that fucking delivers from the 5D. It's all in the tarot read. Hey, I love you guys. I'll catch up with you later, I'm sure. I really want to know what comes next. And all he's saying is love, new relationships, balanced connections. Well, I said that. I was like, I think that I should probably get a sugar daddy out of this. Really? I mean, I was just kind of making jokes. It's a fucking state-of-the-art fucking retirement home. Why wouldn't I make a joke about finding me a sugar daddy there? It's like a common joke, isn't it? I mean, in essence, I had keys to the rooms last night. Just kidding. Just kidding. How do you guys do this? And that's what I mean. It's like, they don't even know who they hired. You hired a whole witch. They don't know what they're dealing with. Neither do I. I have no idea what's going on in that building. I know they have food and they charge for it. They have a massage. You guys, they have a massage chair in the employee break room. I sat in it. It was hurting my back, but I had to try it because I don't have a massage chair. I gotta check this thing out. When did you sit in it? On my lunch break. I wasn't just hanging out in the massage chair. You serious? Yeah, bro. I follow rules even if nobody's there. Why? Because there's cameras, number one. Number two, God is breathing down my neck. Don't you do that. Don't you say that. That was like when I was a kid. I know better. I know better. You guys swear God doesn't see you hitting the crack pipe and fucking lying on your taxes and shit. They're just sitting there, I cannot believe you did that. And then they look back at your family tree and like, never mind. You guys always do this type shit. You learned it from your mother, didn't you? What did I learn from my mom? How to work hard. How to go through school, how to learn, how to go through school and work hard. That's about it. What did your mommy teach you? I don't know. We can retrain ourselves. Hey, I love you guys. I gotta go be mommy. Have a good Tuesday. Be in the drive. Take action, bro. That's what Mars is about. Taking action. And it's ruled by Aries, which is the god of war. So you're about to take some war, some militant action on this shit, and it might start a whole revolution. But that's good. And that goes back to it. It's like, I stand for change. I fight for change. And then I'll just change jobs after it's done. I made this place a better place. I changed this place for the better. Usually, if I try, unless I don't care enough, and then I just walk out and leave you the shit you are. Every person I come into their life, I make an impact, bro. I'm here like a fucking meteor. Like, to really fucking shake things up. And it's like, God, stop taking me around, people. Stop, it's just like the whole goddess of chaos. Here comes chaos. I know. I'm sorry. I don't know how to make it stop. It's not me. It's the devil. Where's that guy? Like, it's just it. It's just chaos. And that's what I'm supposed to show you, is the order in the chaos and how to be calm in it. And that it's not always just your creation, that God's just chaos. The world he's created is chaos. Even in the quiet, it's all chaotic. Waters is what I'm saying. Okay, later, haters.